Scorpios, Scorpios, I got a thing for you. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong. All right, somebody is in some type of third-party love affair with somebody named Mrs. Jones. Or maybe your name is Mrs. Jones. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30. Me and Mr. Scorpio, Mr. Scorpio, Mr. Scorpio, Mr. Scorpio. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong. Some of you are with the Mr. Jones. Yes, and y'all got a thing going on. Scorpios, you know what? Y'all really into the astrology and the occult stuff, you know. I'm just really amazed at what I accomplished in Libra season. And I guess what I would like to know from astrologers is it common for you to accomplish a lot in your season? Because I never really heard of anything about Librans and accomplishments and yes, okay, Scorpios. So somebody has a birthday coming up. I'm not saying who, but somebody got a birthday coming up. Cake. It's still Libra season, but since my birthday's over, I'm like, well, Scorpio season is next. Oh, okay, all right. Let's be nice. The best of the Libra's birthdays count. Okay, no, I'm just playing. All right, Scorps. How y'all doing? Let's see what we got for the Scorpios. Trust. Oh, I did not pull that card out on my own, Scorpios. You're like, all right, let's see what else. What do they need to trust? Getting to know each other. Trust. During the process of getting to know somebody. Nah, I ain't trusting now. I'm suspicious. Yeah, what exactly did you mean when you text me, good morning, beautiful? Something's up. What exactly does beautiful mean? And what did he mean by good morning? Like I could have a bad morning? Scorpio! The tarot cards or the oracle cards are saying trust the process of getting to know somebody. You say no, girl, no. Because last night, that fool did something suspicious. What did he do, Scorpio? Tell me, girl. You know I'm on your side. He texted me, good night, love. Now, what exactly did he mean? What's underneath? No, I'm with you. What's underneath good night? Is he implying that I was going to have an okay night? How the fuck did he know that I was in the diet? What exactly does love mean? I know something suspicious is up. So the cards are saying, sister, calm down. Sometimes a spade is just a spade. Sometimes good night and good morning just means good night and good morning. Alright? So they say to trust. I know that's hard for you to do. But I need to tell you that you need to just trust a little bit so that you can get to know somebody. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Not that you don't already know where they mama, they daddy, they cousins, they frog's name, the snake name. You knew in 1967 where the grandma lived, what type of blood they have, what they'll do in this situation, what they'll do in that situation, what they want, what their intentions are, how do they feel, how they're gonna feel, is there anybody else to say that? Scorpios, I think that y'all need to stay away from the occult. Just stay away. Just say no. Yes, free yourself from your suspicious nature. Free yourself. They say, trust. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Everything's all right. We going through some hard times. Oh, but everything will be fine. I know it will be. Who knows who that is? Who's gonna get that? Who's gonna get that? Let me see. What y'all know about it's all right? Let me see what y'all know about that shit. It's all right now. It's all right now. Everything's all right. We're going through some... Yes! 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 Yes, Shantae! Who was that? Who was that who got that? Lexi, boo! Lexi, yes, yes, yes! All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see what else we got for you, Scorpios. The JoJo. I'm just interpreting some damn pictures on a card, girl. Okay. It ain't that serious, girl. All right. Yeah, these are some pretty pictures, too. Yes, yes. See, you think everybody's a cheat. Somebody thinks that either somebody feel like, yeah, okay. You kind of own yeah, I don't know if I can trust you because, yeah. But see, this person is looking at you. Okay, this person is looking at you. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, a Gemini. There's this fire energy that's around you that you may be a little hesitant to trust. Okay, this could be your spouse, especially since the King and the Queen of Wands are coming in together like this. Somebody who you're really fiery about and who like you just stay on fire. And if you're not dealing with a fire sign, there's somebody who you just stay on fire about. Some of you are having trust issues with your spouse. Others of you are having trust issues with someone who's in your life. Doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign, but this person could be committed elsewhere. Now, some of you are worried that someone that you care about is committed elsewhere. For some of you, it's really kind of too early. Let me see what's going on with this. Scorpios. I don't see them committed elsewhere, Scorpio. For some of you, I mean, if you're in a situation where you know you're with someone who's already with someone else, then of course I'm not talking to you, okay? Because you already know. But for those of you who are getting to know someone and you're kind of sensing, well, maybe there's somebody else that's around. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. So then why is the King of Wands here? Is that what's going on? Or so why is the King of Wands here then? Because you know that's my prayers card. So it's like you are expecting disaster because you just assume that maybe men cheat, or you have maybe a suspicion that someone is not being honest here. Some of you are just addicted to doom and gloom and expecting the worst when there really isn't anything here that is going to be worse. It's like you're wired, your mind may be wired to believe that someone is going to leave you or cheat on you, or this could be the cross watcher. So for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, the person that you're dealing with you, they would leave you before they cheated on you. And now their definition of cheating, however, could be very different than what your definition of cheating is. Some of you are with someone who is wired to consider their options with other people. I know you don't want to hear this. Okay, so I'm going to say it kind of fast. Some of you are wired with people, or with people who and this could be you too. And it makes you feel uncomfortable because you may know that there is this constant threat of competition that is lurking around. And it looks like let me see what this person is going to do about it. Yeah, either you or somebody else, you're just wired in a way that if you're not committed, then you're going to keep your options open. And you see that as being mature and smart. So that is going to make your person grow stronger and focus less. Okay, whoever is keeping their options open and not considering you or considering the situation as serious, you could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody, okay, one energy keeps their options open because they feel like that's who they are, it's how they're wired, and they feel like they deserve and expect the best, and they're not going to settle. And until the best suitor comes along, they feel like the healthiest thing to do is to be open and receptive to that. That could be a fiery energy that's in your life, or this could be the energy that you're taking on, or the energy of a cross watcher, or these could be interchangeable. So that does strengthen another energy, like it's kind of taxing on either you or another energy that you're dealing with. Because people, they don't want to act right, but they don't want you to have the strength to move on if they ain't acting right. That's what's really going on. So it looks like somebody admires that strength, but at the same time, it feels kind of taxing to them. And it seems like one of the energies just kind of focuses on work and turn their back to the other energy. It looks like somebody doesn't really want to do the work, but they don't want you to have the strength to be able to go. So they don't want to do maybe that, they don't want to put in the effort that they need to put in order to win you rightfully, but they don't want you to have the strength to be able to lay them down and be about you and your business in case they ain't acting right. So it hurts their pride or their ego when you are able to do this, or it could be vice versa. Okay. But there is, so what happens is one of these energies just starts focusing on building their creativity, building their business, creating a foundation, a 401k. Somebody just kind of focuses on themselves, and they stop focusing on the fact that the other energy has options. And this connection just begins to take on a life of its own. And there's a really strong, solid financial basis to this relationship too. And there is a very strong earth presence here for some of you. And if not, there's an earthy type of pull to some type of connection. I mean, I don't know how these cards are speaking to you. I'm just going to read the cards and just trust it as an adult. You take what you like and leave the rest, But yeah, for somebody, it's like the earth is going to start creating a foundation for a connection here. And even though one of these parties has options, they choose the person who feels they choose you. So cross watcher, as long as this person is not in a committed relationship with someone else, it seems like although they have options, they're choosing you. Okay, so now we're back to the trust thing. I see where we're coming from. Okay, so let's go back to the original card of trust, because you guys know that somebody that you're feeling, they have the proclivity towards having a roving eye. Now, this is not for the people who you already know that this person has somebody. Okay, I don't see them leaving their permanent partner, okay? But this is for somebody who this person that you like, they have a roving eye. And that they could maybe have a propensity towards having more than one suitor at a time. And you've been feeling a little apprehensive about taking this connection to the next level because you don't trust them. And cards are saying you're looking for something because, yeah, that is who they can be. But right now, somebody is focused on you. Okay? And this could be a fire sign, or they just have fire. Yeah. So it looks like this person does have a roving eye, and that's not going to change. But it does look like they really are interested in somebody, and they're not interested in anybody else at this time, not on a serious level. So there's somebody who you don't trust, or this could be an energy, the energy can be interchangeable. So if you're worried if a Scorpio is tiptoeing with somebody else, okay, and this is resonating with you, I feel like right now you have their undivided attention and they really do want to move forward with building something with you, or vice versa. Okay, if that is resonating. So you've been a little apprehensive about getting to know someone because of trust issues. And I feel that what you're feeling instinctively is correct, that this person does have a proclivity towards having a roving eye. But at this moment, you have their complete attention. Or you know, and it is possible to keep their attention as well. It just takes a lot of sex. Yeah, a lot of passion and drama. And, you know, this person, they have a really strong appetite for life. So, you know, it needs to be fed. And I think that you could do a good job. Okay, so we go into getting to know someone here that's really going to make you happy, because there's an enormous amount of passion here. Okay, and I think that the sex is going to just be mind-boggling. There's just so much passion and emotional connection here. And the more you get to know them, the stronger your emotional connection is going to feel with the Nine of Cups. So we have getting to know you with the Nine of Cups. So there would be an exchange of emotions here that will make you burst into tears within the next 2 weeks, because of the love that is going to be demonstrated between a couple. If in fact you are coming out of a place where you guys were like antagonistic toward each other, I feel like there's just either prayer or somebody, what time is it? Prayer, or somebody is going to just find, you know, their soul, whatever. I just feel like you are going to get a very strong wish fulfillment. And some of you are going to be getting to know someone that is going to make you feel really emotionally fulfilled and emotionally high, almost like you never thought you could feel this high or this good with this person. There's somebody who you're going to get to know that it's going to fill up every emotional place in your body with how much joy you feel with the abundance of this person that's coming into your life. And it's kind of like, excuse me, yeah, it's like driving, you know how there's just, I tell you, having a reliable car has made me more mobile. Like, I'm always out now. And it's a wonderful feeling to drive a luxury car. It's a feeling that I cannot explain. But, you know, especially if it's a long-term goal, that's how it's going to feel emotionally. Like, wow, this is a long, 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 long time coming. It's going to be so overwhelming that some of you may medicate in order to deal with the extreme level of joy that is kind of on the paralyzing side, if you are willing to let this in. This is something, or someone that you've been waiting for a long time, and they really drive you crazy, okay? I was just reading for someone, and this is someone, oh, this is the Gemini I was reading. You could be dealing with the Gemini, all right? This is someone that is going to take a lot of effort to keep your hands off of when you're in their presence. And this is someone where the sexual energy is so intense that people will know you're lovers, even if you guys are on opposite sides of the room, because people who are really energetic, they will pick up on sexual tension and sexual energy. I read this before. You guys being around you will make couples want to go to bed with each other. It'll be good. You guys are really going to help each other heal sexually. Like, you guys will go places sexually and then burst into tears, and it will be a release for this person because they've never done that before. A lot of emotional healing here, a lot of emotional intimacy that you will discover, as you get to know this person. And also, this person will school you. Either you school someone, or they're going to school you, or you guys school each other here, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Others of you are dealing with a Libra. So there could be a legal separation that some of you are going through, or they could be going through a legal separation. But if we're getting the trust card with the end of a relationship, yeah, getting to know each other. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna feel like you are found what you've been looking for. Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting this. I actually heard Sal say that the hermit, when he had his light toward the Nine of Cups, like, you found what you've been looking for. I really like that interpretation. And then it's like, yeah, justice is here with emotional fulfillment finally. So as you guys get to know this person that you don't trust, or they don't trust you, if you trust them, then they don't trust you. They think that maybe you're a player, or that, they don't really know. But whoever this is for, as you begin to get to know this Virgo, as you begin to know this Libra, what other major arcanas do I see? That's all I see right now. But they could be anybody just taking on this role. What they're saying is, Scorpios, you guys are you're going to get to know someone and find out that this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Or that as of right now, of course, 5, 10, 20 years from now, you may change, be a completely different person. You may feel completely different about this situation. But as far as October 1st to October 15th, especially with these major arcanas here, you're going to get to know someone. And the more you get to know them, the more you're going to feel like, wow, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Somebody who can fuck me like this. Just kidding. Somebody, who I can paint with. Someone who I can take the dogs out to the dog park, and we're chilling in our overalls and listening to music, drinking wine, and whatever your gig is, whatever your get down is. It's like, wow. But I do feel that so far I see you absolutely positively in bliss emotionally. Just absolute bliss emotionally about, okay, like I said, I love Eat, Pray, and Love, how he described how the hermit is on his own, looking, searching, and then he sheds his light on wish fulfillment. And then the Libra comes and says, yep, this is justice. You're absolutely right. This is your wish fulfillment. Let me weigh and balance what you've been looking for. Let me think about it. Let me process it. And then the Libra finally makes a decision that says, yes, this is what you've been looking for. So some of you are already with the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You could already be married, or there's an energy that's going to be coming into your life. For those of you who this resonates, the person could be a little older than you with the hermit there. Okay, they could be an attorney, they could be a doctor, a chiropractic, they could be a judge, they could be whatever they are. They make you happy. So the next layer we have is free yourself. Some of you need to free yourself from a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Some of you need to free yourself from a married man or a committed man who already has a connection with someone. Let's see what this freeing yourself is trying to tell us. Yeah, some of you need to free yourself. Some of you need to free yourself from a Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you need to free yourself. A whole bunch of you have maybe somebody that you need to free yourself from. It could be a Taurus, a Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio. But what I feel like it's saying is free yourself from worry. Free yourself from a suspicious, untrustworthy mentality that you're going to get the focus. You're going to get the fortune of your focus with the wheel of fortune. So if your focus is on what's wrong, what's suspicious, what are you really trying to do? You're right. Mankind is evil. Thank you so much for your super chat. Appreciate it. Really do. Appreciate it. Super chat is open, you guys. It looks to me like Scorpio. See, we start off like the cards are telling a story here. Okay. Girl, go get your coffee. Okay. See, we start off with the oracle telling the Scorpio or suggesting to the Scorpio one of the hardest things that you can suggest. I mean, to say boom like that, to open up your reading with trust. It's like, what? Why are you coming at the Scorpio with the thing that is the hardest in the fucking world for them to do? I mean, for them to just jump bad like that, you know what I'm saying? It looks like they're saying trust because you actually have somebody's heart. And you are right. They have a roving eye. Okay. But you have their heart, and this can be interchangeable. So some of you could be feeling fear that your Scorpio spouse, person, whatever, is not, because Scorpios, they don't really reveal how they feel a lot. So you don't really know what's going on with them. So you could be feeling that maybe your Scorpio has somebody else. You don't really know, they're acting secretive. And maybe this reading is for you. Okay, the reading is for whoever is watching. And maybe, what the cards are saying is, just trust this process, and trust that you know how to take care of yourself. This person is perhaps not, for some of you, this person is not married. So not married means, that they're dating. Very few people that you meet that are not going to be dating somebody when you meet them. Somebody is going to be around somewhere. All right. So that scares somebody, and they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But this person is not happy in whatever energetic thing they have jumping off, or you're not. And they're open to seeing what else is out there. And right now they're looking at you. Like if you look at this King of Wands, they're looking at you, not anybody else, just you. Okay. And what they're wanting to know, what they want to do, or Scorpio, this is what you want to do. One of these energies, they want to get to know you. And it's going to be a very slow process with the Hermit dragging his ass. And I can't really say that at this time, you really do know if this person is for you. I can't say that. I can't say that at all. Now, for some of you, yeah, because you're already married and you know how you feel, but it looks like as the years go by, you're going to start feeling it stronger and stronger for this person. See? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I definitely see a very strong presence of fire here. And I see, as far as the majors arcana, the majors, I see a Libra, I see a Virgo, an Aquarius. Well, actually, no, that's who you're supposed to be freeing yourself from. Okay, we'll go back to that over there. So, yeah. So the cards are saying that for some of you, in the next 2 weeks, what's going to be happening is it's going to be very clear to you as you begin to see the different emotionals. Thank you so much for your super chat. Appreciate that. I don't want to go. How long have I been talking? Oh, that's good. It's just 35 minutes, huh? Yeah, so it looks like as you get to know this person, oh no, are you kidding me? All right, I'm gonna have to give the So as you get to know this person, you're gonna be like, oh hell no, I like that. I like that too. I like that they do that. I never even knew that I liked somebody that did some shit like that. I think what you have found is somebody who is emotionally honest and maybe even emotionally intense the way that you want it. Because I see you emotionally satisfied. Look, the Nine of Cups and then the Justice, you are satisfied and the wish is fulfilled. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yeah, girl, I stay on the go now. It's like I'm about to leave. I'm going somewhere. So this is somebody who, Scorpios, that you may grow old with, especially with these majors in here. That's the thing about it. You know what they secretly feel? This person, they feel like they can't wait to see you. They want to watch you age. They want to watch every part of your face every single day. This person is very romantic, Scorpios. Yeah, they're the kind of person that would have wine and roses. This is the kind of person that, I mean, emotionally fulfilling. Like, they could have your bedroom or the hotel room just full of rose petals like that. They could have their home full of rose petals and candles as you walk through. This is the kind of person that would get really nice lingerie or whatever men wear. Like they are into the mood. They'll set a mood. See, you're emotionally satisfied. Yeah. So this is the kind of person that can set a mood. And you know what? You know what kind of lover they are? This is the kind of the lover that will worship your body. You know why? Because they go slow. Some of you may experience a slow lover the next 2 weeks, or your old lover and you guys may, this person is heavily into foreplay. Like they'll be in foreplay for a long time. To the degree you're like, okay, look at her legs are open. Okay. But it's like, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I want to know every part of you. I want to stay behind your knees and lick that for 20 minutes. And I want you to be still and take it like a woman. So this person has a lot of game to, like, this is not just sex with this person. that is just sexual, it's mental, and it has a lot of wisdom. And some of you might be dealing with people who are substantially older than you, but it looks like you happy. You happy. It just feels like it takes time and patience for the happiness to get here. Okay? So then we move to free yourself. Free yourself from some type of. There was somebody, it could have been an Aquarius, or what are the other ones? A Leo, a Taurus, or another Scorpio that you need to free yourself from, because it's like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I can't see how much it is, but I see the orange, and that's my favorite color. It is. Okay, burnt orange, I like that. Well, I like that color. So they're saying that you need to free yourself from this Leo. There's a very strong possibility that there's a Leo you need to free yourself from. Sagittarius, Aries. Let's see why. Looks like you would be happier if you did. This could be somebody who you have children with or who you've known since you were a child. They're just too damn aggressive and they just cause too many fucking problems, man. They say, Scorpio, dude, end this. There's something that just needs to die. And then, because it's just fantasy. You've tried it. Somebody drinks too much too. All right. Somebody is just ain't right. You tried, and it seems like your life, whoever this is for, your life is going to turn towards the better if you get rid of this Taurus, this Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius. So let's see what their cards want to say about this. Finally, wedding. Wow, you guys got this last month, huh? And wedding is with the Justice card? I would be really surprised if you're not engaged right now. If you're a Scorpio that's not engaged, I would be really shocked. If not, I feel like you're going to be getting to know someone, and it's going to feel like a fairy tale. It may feel like a little fairy tale emotionally, like, nah. So I do feel like somebody may be in sabotage mode. I feel like I wish Doreen Virtue would have had a card here that says sabotage mode. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. So some of you, it's going to be a new love. Of course, if you're going to be getting to know someone. But we end on the wedding card, and we are going to, I've been seeing this for Heather for the longest time. I've been reading for Heather for a while. And I keep telling her, I said, Heather, hold on. I see a wedding. I really, really, really do. And it was the same with my Capricorn friend. I said, don't trip off this Gemini. My daughter, Nancy Nugent, I said, don't trip off the Gemini, girl. Somebody is coming and it's going to be long term. No. And they've been together now for 5 years and they're still going on strong. So we're going to take this wedding card and finish the reading with it. I'm going to do a 20 card spread regarding the wedding at my website. I mean, how did we just jump to the wedding? A wedding? A wedding? A wedding. Like people have invitations and you send that shit out and you pay for shit and you go and pick out a cake and you eat the cake and see which cake you want. And a wedding, a wedding. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Scorpios? I didn't know how miserable I was in that apartment. I really didn't. You ever been miserable and not have a clue how miserable you are until you leave the situation? I saw this and I didn't really trip when I saw it because, there was so much shit jumping off at that time. But now I'm feeling this. We saw this last month, was it, Scorps? Was it this? Yeah, I believe there's it's called The Wedding. That's what it's called. But we're going to really take a look. Yes, we're going to really take a look at this wedding. What the fuck is it talking about? Some of you are already married. Some of you are going to renew your vows. But for those of you who are not, we're going to go into the occult world and find out what's hidden. You thought you was going to be single. Some of your asses are getting married. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you see this card? You're not tripping. You ain't tripping. Do you understand this is a ceremony? I mean, it could happen at the Justice of Peace, but do you understand what this is saying? So yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this, and I'll give you a couple of cards before I go. We're going to see. First thing, what do we need to know about the wedding? Oh, there's just going to be so much anxiety with putting this thing together. Okay? Some of you are going to be up at night wondering if the cake is going to be right, if the bridesmaid's dress is going to be okay. It's going to be just really an anxiety-producing situation. Some of you might feel like maybe you're too old to have a wedding. You might be thinking that maybe you guys should go to the Justice of Peace. I don't know when this is supposed to happen. Some of you don't think that this could happen at all. Like you think right now that I am so off. Because right now you're like, nah, you couldn't be talking about me and this person. But I am. But not at first. So let's take this journey together, all right? And I'm going to tell you everything that I see. I think you're going to worry that it's going to rain, but it's not going to rain. You might change your date. Like at first you may have it being in the winter, but you might live someplace where it snows, okay? Others of you may have your wedding in a desert. You might live like in a desert type of area. Others of you, it's like the further out you put the wedding, the happier you're going to be. I would tell you, have a summer wedding. Based off of what I'm seeing, a summer wedding is going to be best for you, okay? Don't have it in the winter. It's not going to be good for you to have it in the winter. And then if you have it in the summer, it'll give you enough time to plan for it. But some of you it's definitely, if we are dipping into the occult and looking into what's in the cards, what is in the cards is that a Scorpio who's watching is going to be tying nuptials with someone else if you have not already. So those of you who are drawn to this video, there are thousands of readers out there, but what I'm seeing is you could be marrying a Leo too, but we're going to look more. I see heavy air energy, earth energy, water energy. Oh, I see everybody. I see earth, wind, and fire. All right, so yeah, I'll finish this at my website, you guys. This is pretty interesting. I want to go ahead and just knock this out right now because I want to see where it goes. We're going down the rabbit hole here. Yeah. And listen, another thing too is don't be embarrassed about what you can't afford, because I see that some of you are disappointed that you don't have the money to have the type of extravagant wedding that you want to have. And that's not the case for all of you. Okay? But like some of you, you have this really extravagant taste and you really want to go out. Another thing that I would warn you about is somebody is not going to like the hors d'oeuvres or something about the food that's not going to quite be right. Make sure you taste samples of this chef's or this person's food. It looks like it would be best if you could just like go to a restaurant instead of having it happening at a hall. Like some of you, it just seems like it's going to stress the holy shit out of you. So if you could either get a wedding planner, okay, because like this looks really stressful. This looks real stressful, the planning, but I see the wedding. I just see the stress of putting it together. I asked the cards what we need to know about the wedding, and it's saying, just get a wedding planner. So we're going to talk about, right now, it just kind of seems like you guys are kind of worried. You're full of an anxiety. Okay. And it's like you're really missing someone and you're feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's feeling a little disappointed, but it looks like everything is going to be okay. It's like sometimes, and you have to go through in order to come back out on the other side. Okay. Okay, so we are going to look into how does this person feel about you, October 1st to October 15th. What is the overall feeling or vibe going to be for the next 2 weeks between the two of you? What actions are going to be taken? The overall outcome, the message to you, what you need to know. All right, let me get this done. All right, Scorps. All right. Thank you for being here. You're so welcome.